In a bustling city filled with tall buildings, honking cars, and the constant hum of ambition, lived a young man named Alex. Alex was bright, ambitious, and had big dreams. From a young age, he had imagined a life free from financial stress, a life where he could travel, enjoy his passions, and live comfortably without worrying about bills or debts. But reality had a different plan. Alex's parents were hardworking and honest, yet financially constrained. They followed a traditional path: study hard, get a good job, save diligently, and hope for retirement. Alex admired their dedication, but deep inside, he felt frustrated. No matter how much he worked, he noticed his parents constantly struggling to make ends meet. He called this the poor dad path. It was the path of trading time for money, of living paycheck to paycheck, and of believing that a secure job was the key to financial freedom. But Alex wanted more. He wanted to break free from the rat race. One afternoon, Alex was walking through the city's central library when he noticed an elderly man sitting in the corner, surrounded by piles of books about finance, investments, and business. His aura was calm, confident, and unmistakably wealthy. Curious, Alex approached him. "Excuse me, sir," Alex began nervously. "I've been trying to figure out how to become wealthy, but it feels impossible. How did you become rich while others, like my family, struggle their whole lives?" The man looked up, his eyes twinkling. "I'm Mr. Carter, but people call me Rich Dad," he said with a knowing smile. "The secret, Alex, isn't working harder, it's working smarter. Most people trade their time for money, but the rich make money work for them. That's the difference." Alex listened intently as Mr. Carter leaned forward. If you truly want to become rich fast, you must understand 3 essential lessons: acquire assets, learn the language of money, and take calculated risks. Mr. Carter picked up a notebook and wrote 2 columns: assets and liabilities. "Alex," he said, "most people confuse spending on liabilities for wealth. A liability is something that takes money out of your pocket, like an expensive car, designer clothes, or fancy gadgets. An asset is something that puts money in your pocket, like a rental property, stocks, or a business that earns you money." Alex nodded slowly, realizing he had been making that exact mistake. His latest smartphone, the sleek gaming laptop, and that luxury watch he bought on a whim, they were all liabilities. They made him feel rich for a moment, but did nothing to build wealth. "Look at it this way," Mr. Carter continued. "If you spend $50,000 on a car, that car loses value over time. If you invest $50,000 in stocks or a rental property, that money can grow and generate income. The faster you start acquiring assets, the faster your money will work for you." Alex felt a spark of understanding. It wasn't just about savings. It was about creating sources of income that didn't require him to trade hours for dollars. "Assets are important," Mr. Carter said, "but you must also become financially intelligent. Financial education is your superpower." Alex leaned in. "Financial education? You mean like learning accounting?" Mr. Carter chuckled. "Partly, but more than that, you need to understand how money works. Learn about investments, taxes, debt, and how businesses generate profit. The world is full of opportunities, but if you don't know the rules, you'll miss them." Alex spent the next few months immersing himself in financial knowledge. He read books, watched seminars, and even attended workshops on investing and entrepreneurship. Slowly, he began to understand concepts that had once seemed confusing: cash flow, passive income, appreciating assets, and compounding. He realized that financial intelligence could accelerate wealth far faster than working overtime at a regular job. Knowledge, he understood, was a multiplier of opportunity. Now comes the part most people fear: taking risks. Rich people take risks, but calculated ones. Fear of failure keeps most trapped in jobs they hate. To become rich fast, you must step out of your comfort zone and invest intelligently. Alex hesitated. "But what if I lose money?" Mr. Carter smiled. "You will make mistakes, Alex. Everyone does. But mistakes are lessons, not failures. The faster you learn to take smart risks, the faster you grow. Small, calculated investments build confidence and income over time. Alex decided to start small. He invested in a modest rental property, purchased shares in a promising startup, and even launched a side business offering digital marketing services for local companies. Each new asset became a stepping stone, slowly creating multiple streams of income. As months passed, Alex noticed a significant shift. His income from assets started to grow steadily, independent of his job. While his friends were still trading hours for dollars, Alex was making money work for him. He could see his wealth building not through luck, but through intelligent decisions, investments, and learning. He remembered the advice Mr. Carter had given him. The rich don't work for money, they make money work for them. With each decision, Alex became more confident. He started reinvesting his income, buying additional rental properties, diversifying into stocks, and even creating small online businesses. His mindset had changed. He now saw opportunities where others saw risk and potential where others saw obstacles. One evening, Alex reflected on how far he had come. He realized that the lessons of Rich Dad were not just about money. They were about mindset. The Poor Dad path was limited by fear, hesitation, and conventional thinking. The Rich Dad path was limitless, guided by learning, action, and courage. Alex adopted a few critical habits that accelerated his wealth. He stopped buying liabilities and no longer spent money on things that lost value. He invested in income-generating assets, letting each dollar work to create more dollars. He educated himself daily, treating financial learning as a lifelong habit. He took calculated risks, embracing opportunities with careful analysis, and he let money work for him, focusing on building systems and investments rather than trading time for money. Within a few years, Alex achieved what many thought impossible: financial freedom. He traveled, invested in multiple ventures, and even mentored others, teaching them the principles he learned from Rich Dad. Alex realized something powerful. Becoming rich fast wasn't about luck, inheritance, or shortcuts. It was about a mindset shift. It was about understanding money, making intelligent investments, acting courageously despite fear, and creating systems where money grows passively. He also understood that wealth wasn't only about material gains, it was about freedom, choice, and the ability to live life on your own terms. Alex often shared his story with friends and aspiring entrepreneurs. Most people think being rich is about earning more, but it's not. It's about learning to make your money work for you. Acquire assets, avoid liabilities, educate yourself financially, and take smart risks. Wealth grows faster when your mind and actions align with opportunity. Through Alex's journey, it's clear that anyone can achieve wealth quickly, not through shortcuts, but by adopting the mindset and habits of the rich. Financial freedom is less about earning a high salary and more about thinking strategically, investing wisely, and letting money grow. Remember, it's not how much money you make, it's how you manage, invest, and grow it that determines your wealth. To become rich fast, focus on acquiring assets, increasing financial intelligence, taking smart risks, and letting money work for you. Wealth is a mindset and a system, not just a paycheck.
If this story inspired you, subscribe to Wisdom Life to uncover more life-changing lessons. Don't forget to like, comment, and share so others can grow too.